If you ever was interested to create a 3D models from 2D pictures, then you're probably familiar with the Hitem3D. This is one of the top quality service available currently that is create the most accurate models from the images with quite a bit high resolution. Personally, for me, was only one big minus when you work with this. You must utilize their own interface. What if I work inside the ComfyUI and I want to integrate of creating those images and work directly and create the 3D models? If we look on currently existing models, we do have it Hitem3D, which could produce some not bad result, but they still be not up to quality of the Hitem3D. Or we can use external servers by utilizing API and try to create with Rodin or with a Tripo, and tell you they're not bad services. But again, when in my videos, and you can watch them on my channel where I compare all of those services, Hitem always will come on the top by the quality of the models and accuracy it was created. So recently I was nicely informed that Hitem release API. So now you can connect your application, outside application, to the services. And best of all, you can also try for free. Like right here, you can go for free and use 200 credits to use this. There was, however, only one minus. It's no applications was inside ComfyUI or any templates, workflow, and nodes that work with this API. To solve this problem, I wrote my own nodes, and this is what I'm going over today. I'm going to show you this workflow. I will explain how you can install, and I made as easy as possible installation, and I will provide all links. All this code, it's free for you to use. Only things what you need to do is going on a Hitem and enable yours free API to use the free credits. Keep in mind, after you use your 200 credits, if you like it, you will need purchase those credits. But I will provide link down below for you with my code will give you a little bit extra credits. This video, what I'm recording right now, it's not sponsored by Hitem. However, if you're using link, I will have it a little bit kickback from them. So it's up to you. But again, that is all optional. Let me take you step by step how you can install these custom nodes and how you can access this workflow to create 3D models that will save on your local computer. This workflow will run on ComfyUI on your local computer, so you can embed as generating images and all workflow adjust as you need it, but all 3D models will be rendered on their servers. And I will point you to some specific issues you may occur, most like timeout, and also how you can set properly and what is expectations will be on this. First, what we need to do is install the custom nodes. For this, you want to go inside your ComfyUI installations. In mine, I'm using 0.3.66, and I'm going inside custom nodes where we have a path on the top. Let's type cmd for the command prompt. This is open for us terminal where we're ready to install it. First, to download, if you're not familiar with how to do or what application you must have it, I would recommend to watch my video about ComfyUI, where I took you from beginning to the end and explain all additional commands. One is important for us, it is Git. This will help us to install properly repository on our computer. To test this, in command prompt, we'll just go here and we'll type git-v. If Git is installed, it should provide for you this version. If you don't have it Git installed, you just can easily go to Git install web page online and download it for free. Example, right here we have a Windows version, and I just go download it, executable, run. It's very simple installation, straightforward, and you can use it for other applications. After this, we need copy my repository that I create on a GitHub and clone this in that folder. All links for all resources that I will tell will be down below. So let me take first through the repository to explain what it is. This is collection of some examples and Python file which is have it descriptions of the specific nodes. Anytime if you have questions, you can open this Python file by yourself and just see what it does and how it works. So it's open source. It's meaning everything was performed. You can check there. As well, you'll notice right here, I have a lot of documentation related to this, which is also can answer a lot of questions if you have it, how it's work, what is installed and how it does. As well, it will have it also additional files right here as install and setup wizard. Those is a special batch files or script files. After installation, they will help you to install this on your system with all necessary requirements. And actually it's what it does. If you look, for example, on install file, you'll notice right here, all it does is find where's your Python located, and usually you run by yourself. You will run like pip install requirements file. Well, sometimes people maybe don't know where is the Python file located, where is Python executable. So all this script does is find where is located and run this requirement file for you. So it's make quite a bit easy. The another ones will run a little bit later. It's called setup wizard batch file. What is this file does? It will ask you for your access key, secret key. I will show how to obtain them. It's for the API we needed, and write them directly in your JSON config file after installation. So just in case you don't need to put them over and over as you work. This is kind of was permanently put it in your system. It just make much easy. However, if maybe you don't feel comfortable to save on your system, I also provide additional node called Hitem3D config, where you can just copy and paste those values directly in these fields. And in this case, they will be only work as this session continue. After you restart it, those values won't be saved locally. So you'll need to put them every time when you restart your server. However, this is just for security if you don't want it. If you like on public computer and you don't want those special API keys, save it. Well, let's look now on installation. I am in my repository here. I want to go click on a code and copy this path is GitHub or like it. Let's click copy on this. After this, we're going to our command prompt and we can pass git clone and we'll just pass this path. What's happening here if I press enter, it's actually tell me because it's already exist. It says already exist and I want override. In your case, it will create it. After this, you probably want to go and verify if it exists by navigating to custom nodes. And right here will be ComfyUI Hitem3D and it will create this folder. You'll notice all files, everything what you see here, it's exactly the same as you see them in a repository. So technically it just copy and this is what you can do. What this Git does, it's kind of link this remote repository to your local location for your files, and in the future if you need to update, you can just says, hey, pull it or update or fetch, get all this data, and it will go online, verify if new version is updated, and will pull in. And sometimes you want to do, because this is still be my in developing part is working, and I will show you what my future I'm working on, and I will add this as we're going along. So it just make a little bit better as well. It's will based on your feedback. What do you think it should be there as well? Well, next step, what you want to do is just go ahead and click install. I won't run again because I already have my requirements installed, but technically what it does, actually, you know what, let's look. So if we run right here, you can see it's run the file and it says many already requirements satisfied. So I already have it, everything installed. And it says next step, we'll update file by using wizard. So I don't need it right now. Update we'll do in a second, but this installation is very simple and hopefully will give you a much easier way to do it. To obtain keys, what you want to do is going to Hitem3D API platform. I will send link down below. From there, you be sure you log in. You can access to this kind of area where they have a documentation for API, and as well you can create your API keys. To create API keys, what we needed, and technically what is API, it's kind of like special secret phrase and secret key that you can use it. I will create one for you, you can see it, but I am also, after usage, I'm going to delete those keys. It's what you can do if you feel they compromise. So if somebody copy paste those keys, they will be not working, give it error, not functional. So I will show you with a key, and we'll delete our key in the end, just in case if you want to feel more secure or you want to reset them. So to create, we'll go inside and click on API keys here. That will take us to this area. Notice right here, I already have it one key, and we're going to delete them afterwards. But here, what we're going, if you want to create new, you just click create new key. So after this, you'll just select name, and we'll go have it demo API key just for us. You can name more descriptive so you know what is key about. Let's go click create. As we click create, you notice right here I have it my secret key and my access key. You want to copy them when they copy in the memory. Another thing, you'll notice new key is created. No way I can see my secret key. It's done. So be careful, be sure you copy those keys and you store them before, because otherwise you will need delete this key and recreate new. To delete key, you just need change status to off and click delete key, and key will delete it. That's what it says. After this video, we're going to clear all those keys, so wherever you see it, they won't be actually accessible. Well, let's recreate another one. So we'll go again here, create demo. Let's go create key. This is key. I'm going, usually personally, I like to copy them like this first, because if I press copy, you'll notice it's disappear, but it's stored in your memories. So if you store there, open your notebook or any other safe place, and you can save those key there as well. So after you save key, you're almost ready. One thing I want to verify that I still have it about 100 credits here, and credits about 5 credits for a lower model to use. Now let's go ahead back to our system, and here I can run setup wizard. I will run this because I, for example, want to save my secret key in my file. So if I open here, you'll notice it's open and ask for access keys, and also tell you the access keys will start with AK. So we'll go paste those temporary key, and next I will take my other key. Okay, we'll paste this, we'll enter my secret key, put it right here. And also this is also ask what model you prefer. I will just say default 1. This is default values. And we want, let's go 1 on the lowest resolution. And timeout, I would recommend set a little bit higher, at least 600. If it says 1800, it will take quite a bit long time. And you kind of need this for timeout. What does timeout mean? When we send request to server to generate model, it may take longer time. And if you don't provide enough time for the system to respond, you may have it some coming back error and says server not responding. So we want to be sure the model is generated properly and we're receiving back. So after we're done with this, we go ahead and click right here, enter, and exit from our batch file. So right now we're ready. And if we go back and look on our JSON file, configuration JSON file, this is what we have. Remember those value we did it. We have our access key, we have our secret key, we have our API where we're accessing, model, resolution, and format. So it's have all of this stuff what we just set already saved by default. It's help us to work a little bit better and easy when we inside our workflow. To open workflow, it is located inside the example directories right here. You can take just a basic workflow. Basic preview workflow will also create, it still be work in progress, so it will create a special HTML preview file, but tell you true, I have it right now still working on this because the models become very large. And if model more than 20, I think 28 megabyte or 22 megabyte, then HTML have a hard time to display this. So I'm working around, be sure it's showing in ComfyUI. So this might work in progress. It's why I say, be sure you kind of follow the click link. If you on Git right here, you can just go on top and says, click on a watch and follow, so you kind of know when new updates coming, because this is I'm still working just on a preview and maybe polish with some other stuff around. After this, you can start your ComfyUI server and click and load it that workflow JSON. You should have it this look like this. The possibility that these show text nodes, because they're not mine, they will be in a red color. To fix them, you just need to go in a manager. And by the way, if you don't have a ComfyUI manager, I recommend to install it and watch my previous video how to do this. We'll click on install missing nodes, and right here it will pop up one. Just click and install it. It's very simple installations, and it just helps us to display output text that we're going to use. Okay, you also may have this preview on the top. This is for the future developing. It just create another window where we're going to preview our 3D models. For now, I say it is just a holder for me to be sure continue working on this workflow. Okay, let's go right here, see what we have. There's is a simple loaded image. We can just go click and preloaded image that you want to use it. They also notices have it 1, 2, 3, 4 previews, because Hitem3D support multi-format, multi-image support, like back, front image. So if you need it, you can just go ahead, select another image and connect this image like to the back view and adjust for multi-view. By default, it's required just only front image. Other ones 3 is optional, so you can connect them or don't need connect if you need it. Okay, we also have our configurations. If we save in JSON file, we don't need put any informations here. Otherwise, if you for some reason decide not to do this way, you can just click paste key and you can see they will be right there, just in case if you want to work this way. So next, what we're going to do, look on this generation. Right here we have different models, and you notice it's have it first, second, and portrait. Same what they have it on website, and you can verify this. If you're going to their Hitem model, here we're going to the create. This is what we have. We have it all of these different models. We have a different time resolutions, textures, and we have it multi-view and a portrait. So it's the same interface. I replicated in ComfyUI, and we have it our model selecting. We have it our different resolutions we want to use it, output format. And I would recommend just OBJ if you want anything that you like it. For now, we'll just use OBJ. They have it also geometry only. If you want with texture or both, same things. We'll just use geometry for now. It just remember, I'm just as an example using to show you the simplified version kind of. Face count, we just leave it default, and timeout we want to put it 1600. It's kind of give it enough time to be sure it's not timeout. So next we have our downloader. This is portion right here, generator. It's actually sent and waiting. When object coming back to us, the downloader will place it, and it will put it on directory where you want to specify. By default, it will be in your ComfyUI, like right here. It will be in your ComfyUI output. That's where usually your image is going. But it will create folder Hitem3D and will place right here. You can see I have it SDL, FXB, all different models. As well, it will create additional HTML file if you enable preview. This is kind of more in the future, and it's all what it does. It's kind of create a file to preview for you in your browser. Well, for now, don't need to kind of worried about this. This is my still work in progress if you're using. Okay. And next, maximum file size, so you can specify how big we need it, and some of them could be quite a bit large. This text, what we have right here, it's more for you to know location, what's happening. when you'll see is display this kind of path, you can also just copy paste this path in your browser and download it model directly from Hitem server. So this is location for this model. I don't know how long this model will be reside there. Maybe they're cleaning afterwards or it's permanently. I have no idea, but they also, this is my future request was that will be saved in special files. So you can go in a history and see when you regenerate your files, so you can access them in the future through the history. Because currently when I look on API page, for example, when we're here, I don't see anywhere, I have it my usage quality, but I don't see anywhere I can actually download those tasks that I already created. So in this case, for us, saving this path where it's located for the specific model, it's very important because it's where there are, we can download it from this. So this is, for now, you can just copy paste, but in the future we'll save in specific file and you can access to the history of your generating from inside this application. Okay, down below we have it same the preview on the page, and right here you can see it is showing the name of the file it's created. After this, we're passing this to our previewer. Currently, this previewer not working all the way, so you can just delete it, ignore it, or leave it here because it will generate it. But what I create here, it's also path where is a saving on your local computer. So if for some reason you forget or you don't know where it's located, you can look around here and see where is the file. Save it. So all what you need to do after you set up this, just click run here. And you can see it's requesting. So this box will stay green as it make requests. And if we look on our browser here, you can see it's have a task created. It's set in a queue right now, and now it start processing. So after this, we'll have several requests going back to the server to verify it if task is completed. By the way, it's work almost on every API if you're using. And if we look back to our info, you'll notice right here from 100 it's gone down to 95. So I use the 5 credits to generate one, and right here is one package is what we're using right now, so it's kind of generating now. After time, when it's done, it was quite a bit fast here. You can see it is generated. It's come back from here and says it's created. If we look on a file, it will have a new generated file for us, and it's located in this directory. So let's go ahead and look. Okay, and in naming, I wasn't that creative, so I just give it whatever you type. In my case, it was just model. And last, this is just daytime when it's created. Reason I've done this so it does not override itself, it just create brand new. So let's go ahead and click open this, and we're going to use our previewer, meta previewer. Let me right here resize for you so we can preview. And you can see there you go. This is model. It just created by our request, and it was goofy, and it did very good job. And this is the lowest resolution that we created, and I did not do any textures or anything. And here is our model was created. So let's go close it. Okay, so this is about all what I want to show you how you can create. You can see it's very simple inside ComfyUI. Feel free to take apart, create your own workflow, maybe come up with a better solution to some of this, modify code. It's open source. Just let me know if you have any specific requests. How say it's more as a side project than the main project for me. So hopefully it will give you some interesting way to create 3D models in your own environment and in your own UI. Thank you for watching this. Oh, just almost forget before we're gone, let's do this the way. So we're going back to our API right here where we have a demo. Remember what we do? We'll click on confirm key and we'll click on delete our key. Well, just in case, let's go delete all keys. And this way, you'll know right now we have no API keys. So if we want to test, we're going to create a brand new. And on this note, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please set like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.